Welcome back to the Sleeman Center here in the second intermission. Joining us now is our own Ryan Drury to talk about all the great talent that we're seeing in the Ontario Hockey League this year. You know, Ryan really had covering the Guelph Storm a long time, and you know, if we've seen 2-3 players on the NHL Central scouting list, we usually consider that a good drafting and developing by the Guelph Storm, but unprecedented. 6 players on the list, led by Matthew Poitra and Danny Zhilkin, both projected to go in the first round. You know, what do you make of this young talent on this Guelph Storm Hockey Club this year?
Well, like you said, Trevor, it's pretty incredible. Like you said, I mean, you get 2 or 3 prospects into the NHL draft and you're really happy. Of course, the weirdness that COVID has brought along with canceling a couple seasons and forcing guys to have their rookie years in later stages has definitely upped the ante. But you look at Matt Poitra, he's just been excellent. Scored a goal tonight, his 10th. He's into double digits. 23 points now in this, his 29th game. Projected to go around 23rd. I think he could climb into the top 20. Danny Zhilkin, 27. I mean, that's even too low for him, in my opinion. And we haven't seen him tonight and didn't get to see him on Sunday against the Rangers, but he's a difference maker. I've been so impressed with Michael Bushinger. Yes. Projected to go 36. Him and Cam Allen have both been excellent on the blue line for the Guelph Storm. Jake Carabella, the native of Guelph, has obviously been fantastic so far in his rookie season. Braden Bowman, projected to go 217th. I mean, this is a guy that works so hard. Braden Bowman is a gritty guy who goes to the front of the net, does all the little things right. He's going to make somebody really, really happy if he's going to go that late. And Jacob Oster, who has just faced a number of high-pressure situations with a young team in front of him this year, but he has taken all those tests and done an excellent job. It's been a tough night for him here tonight, but the thing I love the most about Oster, and Trevor, you can comment on this, you were a pro goalie for a long time. The thing that I love about Oster is he doesn't get rattled. I mean, he can let a bad goal in and he comes right back battling, using his size. That's something that really impresses me about him.
You know, ever since day one I saw him here, very relaxed, very comfortable in his own skin as a rookie goaltender. I tell you, I played with a lot of nerves, a lot more seriousness. I don't think I cracked a smile for a long time as a goalie because I took things so seriously. I always wish I could enjoy the game. You definitely see that with Jacob Oster. You know, the one thing that we've been following this list all year with these so many young players for the Storm. The biggest contributor, if they all want to get drafted higher than those numbers, have this team go 3 rounds into the playoffs, and then the scouts' eyes only go to them because they're the ones that are still playing hockey.
Yeah, you're certainly right, and I'm interested to see what this young group will do in the playoffs, and of course, bolstered by the 3 Sarnia Sting members that they traded for. You'll remember, Trevor, they came into the season, we've talked about it tonight, no overagers on this team. Now they get Saprika, they get a former captain in Braden Guy to come over with Ashton Reeser, which has really added a lot of grit and leadership to this lineup, something that I'm sure George Burnett and his staff really targeted to help bring along some of these young guys who have been very impressive, like we said, the Poitras and the Zhilkins of the world, and the other 4 guys we talked about. But when you add those veteran guys to help take some pressure off of the young guys in those big moments like the playoffs, it'll make a world of difference. And I think that these young guys will find an opportunity to shine no matter how long they go in these OHL playoffs.
Well, you know, and the playoffs are a bit of a different animal, but regardless of how it goes, it will be a great learning experience for these young players, especially going into next year. They all could be back here next year potentially. And that would be a great season for the Guelph Storm next year as well. Ryan, thanks for your thoughts there on those prospects of the NHL Central Scouting List. Stay with us. We got more of the second intermission up ahead. This is Guelph Storm Hockey on Rogers TV, brought to you by Mark Wilson's Betting News Cars.